Today we're going to talk about life jackets. There are three main types of life jackets, and let's start with the most common and the first. This is a PFD Type 1 or a level 100. You'll notice that it has flotation behind the neck and above the chest. The reason for this is if you fall in the water face down, you will float, spin, and end up with your head above the water. They are an extremely bright colour and predominantly offshore use, but you can use them anywhere. They also come with reflectors for being seen at night. What I am going to do now is I'm going to bring Tim in to demonstrate. Again, this is a PFD Type 1 or a level 100. What you will notice, and this is very important, is when you do put one on and you don't secure it tightly around yourself, when you fall in the water, this will happen to you. So make sure you do tighten your life jacket before you jump in the water as tightly as possible, and when you hit the water, it will do its job. Explain. The second life jacket that we're going to talk about today is a PFD Type 2 or a level 50. This, you will notice, is a lot thinner. It still has a high visibility, but it is predominantly used for sporting purposes. The reason it's designed in the way it is, a PFD Type 1 or a level 100 has flotation behind the neck. A PFD Type 2 or a level 50 doesn't. The reason for this is if you go into the water or if you fall into the water at high speed, you can break your neck with a PFD Type 1 with the flotation behind the neck. The third is a PFD Type 3 or a 50S. The first thing you immediately notice is the colour. It's not a crazy high yellow or orange colour. It can match your board, your ski, or anything like that. This is predominantly used in dams and river systems, and it is predominantly used for water sporting uses. Now we're going to talk about children's life jackets. This is a PFD Type 1 child's life jacket. You will notice the flotation behind the head and also on the chest. It's a bright colour and it has the reflectors on the front for being seen at night. Now be aware, children's life jackets require a weight, so you buy them by weight. So you will need to know the weight of your child if you are buying a child's life jacket for them, and also be aware that as they grow and their weight changes, you will need to update their life jackets. If you get caught, then fines do apply. This is a children's life jacket, PFD Type 2. You'll notice it's a little bit brighter and it's predominantly used for water sports purposes. If you're towing a child on a tube or on a wakeboard, they can wear this type of life jacket. They are not, again, to wear your PFD Type 1. Now we're going to talk about a PFD Type 1 inflatable life jacket or a level 150. These are predominantly used for commercial purposes on offshore vessels. It is extremely lightweight, easy to use, and allows full movement. It is also a harness, and you can be secured to the vessel via this tag in rough weather. To inflate the life jacket, you simply pull on this cord. Tim will now demonstrate how to inflate this life jacket. As you can see with this life jacket, it has inflation behind the head and in front of the chest.